I'm taking it up higher. I'm taking it up higher.
Good morning, YouTube. Alright, so day 2 on my video vlogs for my fitness. Right now, currently, I am about to make some breakfast. I am having my protein shake. Technically, I have 2 of these a day, only because I don't eat enough meats or any other type of protein in a day, as meats are quite expensive nowadays. So, and I don't have that funds to be able to just waste it on that. So, I'm having 2 scoops of protein. Well, 2 right now, just 1 currently, and then 1 I will have after my workout. So that I already have set up. This is the pre-workout that I use, Mammoth. I really do like this one because that was my favorite popsicle when I was growing up. So it's fantastic. It smells great. It's really good. This is what I am using for my protein powder, Diesel. I don't mind it. It's actually the one that I found tastes the best. Even with water, I don't use milk in my protein shake. Just not really the greatest. I also went out yesterday and I bought some protein bars, just a few of them. I wanted to try them out before I actually bought a box. So Diesel, great. I had the salted caramel one yesterday. It didn't really taste like salted caramel, I'll be honest with you. It's more just kind of like the aftertaste of it. But that's pretty much it. Got some dishes still to do around here. So this morning, what I'm planning on having for my breakfast would be an apple. So I've got some apples here, just an apple. Now I need to stay under 500 calories at least minimum. So I will just be having 2 eggs, boiled, obviously. Oh fuck! I just cracked that open. Son of a bitch. There we go. Sorry about that. So 2 hard-boiled eggs. Now, I've noticed that what you can do when you're doing eggs, at least for me personally, instead of having all of the eggs, did I crack this one open too? Son of a bitch, I did. Or no, that one's already been cracked. Okay, so that one is going into the garbage. I am going to have to redo this and wash my hands. That is wonderful. So what I usually do when it comes down to the eggs is if I have more than 1 egg, specifically more than 2 eggs. Also got some persimmons, Fuji, or Fuji. If I have more than 2 eggs, which I'm probably going to, I usually take the yolk out. I'll hard boil them, take the yolk out, and then I'll just have the egg whites. It actually tastes a lot better than what it sounds. I'm not adding cheese, obviously. I did buy some stuff for lunch. We will go over that a little bit later. Currently, this is what I will be having. So from this, we're gonna have 3 eggs actually, because I'm going to gonna have 1 with the yolk, 2 without the yolk. I'm going to make some toast. Nothing on it, just plain toast, just bread. This, including the apple, should be good enough for my breakfast. Not going over 500 calories. That should be perfect. So this is the bread that we are using currently. It's it's Superstore bread. Dollar store. I was about to say dollar store. Sorry, Superstore bread. Let's see if I can cloth you guys up. All right, so 2 slices of this. Hang on 1 second. Let me go and actually. This would be better if we do this. Scale. Always scale it. Yes, I know it says that, you know, on the bag too, but unless it's 80 grams, technically it's not what's on here. So I am going to make sure that it is 80 grams before I continue, because I don't want it any more than that. Heck, that's 47 grams. I am perfectly cool with that. That's half of what this is. I only need 2. I don't need any more than that. So 47, remember to count your calories, your macros, all of it, because unless you don't, you're never going to know if you're hitting your goals. I've never tried these apples before, Sweet Tango. They're new. Well, not new, but they're new to me. And I wanted to kind of try them out, see what they taste like. So we've got a hole in this one. Cool. Great start. But yeah, yesterday was great. We did a great workout. We did a shoulder workout. We did arm workout. I wasn't able to reach all of the things that I wanted to, and by things I'm talking more on completing the sets. I did get, I think when it came down to the backhand curl or behind the back curl, it was really tough on my arms. I've never done it before, but I can definitely feel it in my arms, and yes, they do hurt. I'm going through some pains currently. You see, water is not boiling yet, so we are good. But we did great. I feel great. I feel a lot better. Today we're going to be doing legs. One of the worst times ever because I hate legs. But even though I hate legs, with me wanting to be in the military and applying for the military, I need to have my fitness for my legs and my cardio up. So today comes down to our fitness journey. We are going to be doing leg lifts. No, not leg lifts. I apologize. We're going to be doing the leg press. They do have a squat machine that I noticed there. So it's the first time I've actually noticed that they actually have a squat machine. I've never really been in this gym. It's really good. I actually don't mind it. It's small, yes. They don't have a lot like, you know, Planet Fitness or LA Fitness and stuff like that. But they actually have quite a bit of fitness equipment that allows you to do with anything you pretty much need. Like, I didn't even realize they had as much as they do there. I did a little bit of a walk around before I even started my workout yesterday, and it was great. Honestly, they have stuff for the lower back, they have stuff for the upper back, they have stuff for your, like pretty much everything you can think of for your legs, the squat machine, the leg press, the leg curls, all of it. Like, it is perfect, and I love it. Hang on, let's put these eggs in. Hey Google, 10-minute timer. Perfect. All right, so eggs are in. I'm about to put my toast in. I gotta make sure that I actually set the macros. Give me 1 sec, y'all. All right, so we just did our macros. Our macros came up to 420 calories. Everything is set good. I'm going, like, I've scanned this in. I've scanned the eggs, I've scanned in the bread. Everything came out perfectly good. I'm in my macros, still under about 80. And you know what, honestly, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't need to eat as much as I need. I've already taken my multivitamin, so everything is set perfect. No issues going on, just waiting for these eggs to cook. Once they're done cooking, I'll be able to do what is needed and continue on. But that is for my morning today. I will let you guys know what happens. I got an appointment this morning, so from there I'm going to be heading to the gym. When I head to the gym, I will let you guys know, and we'll go from there. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. All right, yo, so little update. Breakfast is finished. This is what it is. You know, this is how I do it. You know, you get your thing there, and then don't forget, you know, the protein shake as well. Protein shake has about 120 to 160 calories in it, which is why obviously there isn't a lot. Plus, I'm also trying to stay low on the fat. So the less fat I can have, the better. I know healthy fats, I get it. But that's pretty much my goal, is to have as low as fat as possible. My goal for the fat intake is about 35. If I'm correct, this meal alone, with everything, because I did add butter onto it, the toast, I had enough calories to be in my macros to be able to add some butter to the toast. Only 10 grams, nothing major. That's the max that I had, so about 2 tablespoons for me to stay in my macros. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this, take my shower, head on over to my appointment, and I will see y'all after my appointment, and then we're gonna head to the gym. We've got a big day today, so I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. How's it going, YouTube? I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. I've made my lunch. For lunch, I've pretty much made a turkey breast sandwich with mustard. Nothing else, just turkey breast. An easy freaking thing to have. I have another apple for after obviously. All of this stuff is for after the workouts. Eating before, I've just never felt was a good idea, personally. Everyone's different, so that's just a personal thing. I have my protein shake, not currently, but water in here. Protein shake is set right in, set in my bag. My creatine set in there. I have my pre-workout set ready to go. I have one of the Diesel snack bars with me, protein bars with me as well, so that's all going to be for my lunch. All of that comes up to about 547 calories. That's for my lunch. The bread kind of put it up there. I had about 390 without the bread in the sandwich, but I thought, you know, just having that would be a little bit beneficial, especially after a workout. Get as much protein in as much as possible. I heard, watching some videos, some guy mentioned that technically you don't need to have protein within an hour after a workout. It's I think it's about 5 hours. I believe that after a workout, as long as you have it within that 5-hour time frame, you're perfectly fine. Everything works. I don't know what the heck it really is. As long as you have protein after, that's all that matters. So for my fats, I was wrong about earlier. I only have 14 grams, not 25 grams of fat for my breakfast. For lunch, well, I honestly can't remember how much I had for lunch, but I only have 7 grams left for fat. I am only doing a 32 grams per day of fats, so nothing more than that. But today is leg day, as I mentioned before earlier. For leg day, we're going to be doing some leg extensions. We're going to do leg curls. We're going to do some hack squats, the leg press. I am going to go running on the treadmill. We got to get our cardio up. You know, I need to be able to do 1.5 miles in under 10 minutes for a run. So I'm going to kind of gain my body up to be able to do that without killing myself. Sorry about the sound in the background. I've got a horror game playing in the background. Watching Hollow, if you guys haven't seen them. But anyways, so that's pretty much, I just wanted to give an update. That's what's going to be happening. Again, I'm going to be leaving now in about 7 minutes, less than that. And yeah, I will let you guys know how the workout goes, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace. Hey YouTube. Alright, so I just finished at the gym. Killed my legs. Unfortunately, it seems like I still have a lot to do when it comes down to get my cardio up, because I did a mile in 13 minutes. That's good, but it also broke it down to walking and running. So it's gonna take a while. What I think I'm going to do is try and run at least half a mile, get my body used to running half a mile in intervals. I'll do that in 3 sets, that's a mile and a half, and then what I can do from that is then I will 3/4 mile in 2 sets, and then the whole 1.5 miles in, you know, 1. But I wanted to post an update. I'm heading home right now. I got a shower. I sweat like a motherfucker. So cardio's always been the worst thing for me. Honestly, it's never been good. But I've also been a smoker most of my life, so it's been kind of shitty. But now that I don't smoke anymore, I don't drink or anything, hopefully I can get better at it. I will say I'm able to run a lot longer than what I used to. I used to not be able to run at all. So I'm really happy about that. Proud that I was able to get at least a mile in, you know, 12 to 13 minutes. So I'm quite happy. I hope you guys can hear me. It is quite windy out here. It seems like we're about to get a windstorm or some type of storm. And yeah. Anyways, I've got my protein shake ready to go. My meal is still in my backpack. I haven't eaten it yet, but I do plan on it. When I get home, I will let you guys know. But I'll talk to y'all later. I got a shower, so peace, y'all. Alright guys, I'm back at home. I'm about to grab my stuff, take a shower, get ready, prepared. Tonight for dinner, I'm planning on making a stir fry, an Asian style dish. I have the kokuru. Here, I'll show you. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I know I'm not at the same time. Kokuru. Yeah, so I was saying it right. Oh, Hakuro. Sorry, Hakuro. Hakuro rice. I plan on using this to make a stir fry. I know it says it's sushi rice, premium sushi rice, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. I've got Japanese style frozen vegetables. I'm going to be going to pick up some green onions and some stir fry meat, so it's going to be perfect. I've got soy sauce, so it works. I just got to be very careful on how much that I'm using. Besides that, I know that the rice is going to be okay to eat. The meat should be perfectly fine to have. I'm not really adding a lot of stuff. Like the vegetables I can have pretty much unlimited about. I'm not really worried about that. There's not much fat in those for sure, and there's definitely not that many calories in them. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong. Actually, let's go check right now just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to say something and next thing you know there's like fucking so much. All right, so for these calories, we got 35 calories. So yeah, there's not that much in there at all. We've got Japanese style, so that's perfect. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, today's workout was actually really good. I feel like I could have done a little bit better when it came down to... Hold on one second. Sorry, I thought there was someone at my door. I had to check real quick. So... Anyways, that's nothing new. I can't remember. I'm going to head for a shower though. And then from the shower, I'm going to relax. I've got to take these dogs out soon, very shortly anyways, in about an hour, probably less than that. And then I'm going to officially relax for a few hours until I have to start making dinner. I do have a few dishes to do, mainly my protein shake bottle and, you know, the attachments that come with it. But besides that, I will talk to y'all later. I'll post right after this video the workout thing that I did, a regimen that I did today for my legs, and so y'all can see that. At the end of every week, I am going to be updating my weight. So when we first started this yesterday, I was 200 pounds. I've noticed that a lot has started to change in my face. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just from what I saw today when I was flexing in the mirror. But I've noticed that a lot has, you know, changed in my face. I still have this stomach. Unfortunately, I'm not really happy about that. But it is what it is. I know this will go at some point too. Just got to keep doing what I'm doing and not have to, you know, stress eat or boredom eat kind of thing like I was doing. I did buy some multivitamins. Because, you know, multivitamins are everything, and I have been lacking in a lot of support in my, you know, natural body stuff. I take 2 of these a day. I just started taking them today, so 1 in the morning and 1 at night. It says to take with food. This morning I didn't take it with food. I just kind of took it with my black coffee. There's nothing really, you know, too much to really go on about with that. But yeah, I started taking that. I feel like it's doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie though, I have been starting to feel, since I started working out, I've been able to actually, you know, sleep. But the other problem is that I'm having trouble getting up now from sleeping. Before, yeah, I had troubles getting up. I wasn't really a morning person, but now it's a little bit harder, maybe because my body still needs that time to rest. This process is gonna be going pretty well, but I'm going to take my shower, get ready to take these doggos out when I'm done, and I will talk to y'all after. I will post the meal that I have. I'll even see if I can do the whole update, like cooking process. I'll show you guys how I'm cooking it, and we can go from there. Unfortunately, I do not have a wok. I did have one, but with all the moving that I've been doing and everything, I've kind of lost it. So yeah, I don't have that anymore. I do have to go and buy one. I know I can get one at the dollar store. They're pretty freaking cheap. Yeah, I use the dollar store. They are great. I don't care what anyone says. They are fantastic. But that's what I'm going to do. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay fit, and I'll be back. Peace.
I'm taking it up higher. I'm taking it up higher. I'm taking it up.